What up? This is Rama Screen, and in anticipation of One Way arriving in theaters and on digital and on demand September 2, I'm here talking to one of the stars of this film, Drea de Matteo. How are you, Drea?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, good, good. Oh my God, I'm geeking out right now. I kid you not. I'm the biggest Sopranos fan.
Me too.
I
Me too.
I am fangirling. I'm blushing right now. So, but okay, woosha, woosha. So, your character in One Way is gangster. So, did you pull some from some of your own experience in this genre?
That's
Gangster
it.
Goddess, your
Gangster.
podcast. Yeah,
That's that's Vic.
that's
That's
right.
Vic. That's my character. She's a crazy gangster. This would be her perfume if she had a perfume.
Oh wow, you got your own
It's
perfume too.
the smell of a gangster. Yeah, of course. I had to promote that because we're running a contest right now for someone to Zoom with me, like you and me right now. So we're
That's
running a
right.
contest for someone to Zoom with me. Anyhow, yes, I get to play a real gangster for the first time. I think that since the lockdown, I have not played my normal character. I usually play a victim,
Ah,
and now I get to be these badass bitches. And I think it was since I did the podcast called Gangster Goddess. It was like I channeled something in me that I didn't know existed, and now I am the ultimate gangster goddess in this movie for sure. I mean, I am badass.
you are. So let me ask you, why did you and Chris change the name?
From Made Women.
Yeah.
Actually, Made Women was with a company. We were working for a
Ah,
company. They decided they didn't want to pay us in the pandemic, and they were making money. So we were like, okay, well then we'll do it by ourselves, and we broke a contract and walked out.
I see. I didn't know that. Oh, so that's
That's
good
why
on you.
we're gay. That's why we're gangster goddesses.
Yes, that's
But
right.
don't
That's
fuck with us. Don't fuck with us.
don't fuck with you. Now,
Don't take my money away from me. Don't take money out of my baby's mouth.
let me ask you this, Drea. You've worked with so many awesome actors over the years, and although Colson Baker is not new to the scene, but he started as a rapper and then became an actor. What were your thoughts on Colson as an actor? What's it like working with him? How was that experience on the set?
Okay, well, first of all, I wasn't with him as much as anybody might think that I was, knowing that I'm the antagonist of the film. But
Exactly.
he and I have a moment together. A lot of those
Mhm.
moments are on the phone, but we all, I don't want to give away what happens in the script. But to be honest with you, the biggest hug I gave to him was to his girlfriend.
Mm.
When I saw Megan Fox, I was like, "Come here, let me get a hug. You're so cute. I love that face. You're beautiful." So that was the closest Colson and I got, I would say. Um, but yeah, that was a difficult thing because he was in his zone, and by the time I got there, like I just show up and play the scene with him. I wasn't there very much, and he had been going through this role for days on end, and that's not an easy part to play that he plays. So I have a feeling people are going to be blown away. I haven't seen the movie yet because I want to see it on the big screen. So, and I don't remember every aspect of it, but I do remember that when I walked onto that bus and I saw him, and and they wanted us to rehearse, and I was like, I really would rather not. I'd rather just see him for the first time,
Mhm.
that moment, so that I can have a feeling about it that's not played out. And I remember every time I walked onto the bus, because you have to do it 150,000 times, I was always like, wow, you know, wow. I think that this kid really fucking crushed it. I don't know. You've seen the movie. You
Yeah.
tell me.
Really good. Really good. Impressed me much.
Okay,
Definitely.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't take the movie though because of Colson. I'm an old bird. He's a kid. I mean, when I heard, this is the truth. I was watching Dances, not Dances, Raised by Wolves on HBO with Travis Fimmel, and I
Yeah.
had become obsessed with it, and I was obsessed with him. And I was like, how come I've never seen this actor before? Who is this guy? And then they send me a script that he's in, and I'm like, oh, my manager kept saying, "Did you read it yet? Did you read it yet?" I was like, no, I didn't read it, and I don't give a fuck. That guy's in it. I will travel 5,000 miles to put a gun to his head. I'm good. Just say yes. I'll read it when I can. I'll read it on the plane on my way there. That's where I was at. I was just like, if he's in it, bet. And also, I was like, okay, this is a rite of passage. I get to exercise my 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon, that's right.
So and I get to play his ex-lover, Colson's lover. I mean, I'm fucking all over the place, man. Literally.
That is so awesome. And I also think that's awesome that you're, owning your storytelling creativity also in the audio world. And I only have a few minutes left with you here, so I need to at least excite the Sopranos fan in me. Do you still keep in touch with Eddie, Jamie, Michael, and all the gang?
I do with Robert, Jamie, and Aida, and sometimes Lorraine. Yeah.
And then what's your reaction when you heard of the recent passing of Tony Sirico?
No, I knew that he hadn't been well,
Mm.
so I wasn't surprised. But of course, it's still like, he was like my big uncle on set. I got him. He got me. We loved each other there. So, it's always look, it wasn't like hearing about Jim because that was tragic
Mhm.
and sudden and out of nowhere and he was young. But Tony had been battling, he'd been sick for a while.
And finally, for me, since I'm your biggest fan here, Drea,
Oh, yay.
I love you so much. What do
I
you
love you too. Thanks.
what do you miss the most about playing Adriana? Do you sometimes wish that you could step back into her shoes again?
If you don't even know, man. I'm
Mm.
actually creating a show right now about my family in
Huh.
50s Harlem, and I want to play my grandmother because she is Adriana but manipulative. My grandmother was more victimy, but also very narcissistic and manipulative. When I was young, I wanted to get away from playing roles like that because I felt stereotyped, and we're all so precious about that stuff. And Italians are always stereotyped, so I wanted to really break away from that. But now that I'm 50, I would do anything to go back to that world. That is my favorite thing. And I remember actors like talking about, I want to step out of what I normally do and challenge myself. And it's like, I remember someone once said to me, why not do what you're really good at? Why not just do that?
Mm.
And I feel like that now. And I am really good at that and playing those kinds of characters. I understand them. I come from that world myself. And I struggled to get out of there. So I want to go back and I will if I ever get to act again. I don't know if I haven't really been able to act that much because of this whole psychotic vaccine thing.
Mm.
But we'll see if they let me back in anytime soon. I'm sure hoping they do.
Well, I hope that for you as well. That's my hope.
So,
So, for my fans at home, everybody go check out One Way, arriving in select theaters, digital and on demand, September 2. Drea de Matteo, I worship you. Thank you so much for talking to me, and
thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you. Mwah. Bye.